Stop trying to be your child's best friend. And, for heaven's sake, stop acting like their drill sergeant. If you find yourself constantly swinging between, "I'm the boss, do what I say," and "Fine, just take the iPad and be quiet," you are accidentally sabotaging your child's future resilience. Most parents in America today, from the suburbs of Chicago to the high-rises of Manhattan, are trapped in a binary mindset. They think they have to choose between being a tiger parent or a pushover. But there is a third way, a scientifically proven middle ground that is the single greatest predictor of a child's success in life. It's called authoritative parenting. Today, I'm Tinyang Andenyang, and I'm going to show you why the Goldilocks of parenting isn't just a nice idea. It's a biological necessity for raising kids who are actually prepared for the real world. Let's look at the scary reality of the parenting pendulum. Recent data suggests that nearly 70% of parents feel they are failing to find a balance. They are either strict, the authoritarian style, or permissive. In places like Los Angeles, where the pressure to have perfect kids is sky high, we see the authoritarian trap. You demand obedience without question. "Because I said so" is your catchphrase. But here is what the research says. Kids raised this way often become experts at lying because they're terrified of the consequences. On the flip side, in the trendy neighborhoods of Brooklyn, we see the permissive trap. Parents want to be cool. They avoid conflict at all costs. But those kids? They often grow up with high levels of anxiety because they never learned where the boundaries are. They feel like they're drifting in an ocean with no lighthouse. Imagine this common scenario. You're at a busy Whole Foods in Chicago. Your 4-year-old wants a sugary cereal that wasn't on the list. Situation 1. You yell, "No! Put it back right now or we're leaving and you're getting a timeout." Result? The child feels shamed and learns that power equals control. Situation 2. You're tired. People are staring. So you say, Okay, just stop crying. We can get it this once." Result? The child learns that a tantrum is a valid negotiation tactic. Situation 3. The authoritative way. You crouch down to their level. You say, "I see you really want that cereal. It looks delicious, but today we are sticking to our list. You can help me pick the apples instead." You acknowledge the feeling, but you hold the line. That is the secret sauce. Why is this so critical? Why can't you just wing it? Because we are talking about the development of the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and emotional regulation. Between the ages of 2 and 12, this is the golden window. If you are too strict, you bypass their brain's chance to learn why we make good choices. If you are too soft, that part of the brain never gets the exercise it needs to handle frustration. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that kids who don't experience firm but fair boundaries have a 40% higher chance of struggling with substance abuse or academic failure by the time they hit college. Think of it like a garden fence. If the fence is made of stone and 10 feet high, nothing can grow. If there is no fence, the deer eat everything. You need a fence that is strong enough to protect, but low enough to let the sunlight in. This isn't just theory. Let's talk about the exclusive solution. It's based on the work of Diana Baumrind, and it revolves around two axes: responsiveness and demandingness. Authoritative parenting is high on both. It's the warm, firm method. It's built on 3 pillars. Pillar 1, validation. You must acknowledge the child's internal world. Pillar 2, high expectations. You don't lower the bar because they're tired. You help them climb over it. Pillar 3, democratic explanation. You explain the why behind the rule. In a study of over 5,000 families across the U.S., the kids from authoritative homes were the ones who had the highest GPA, the lowest rates of depression, and, interestingly, the best social skills in competitive environments like New York's corporate world. They know how to respect authority without being paralyzed by it. Let's look at the science even deeper. A 20-year longitudinal study from Stanford University followed kids from diverse backgrounds. The results were staggering. Group A, the strict kids, showed higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, which actually stunted their creative problem-solving. Group B, the permissive kids, lacked grit. They gave up on tasks 3 times faster than their peers. But Group C, the authoritative kids, they showed a unique neurological pattern called effortful control. They could self-soothe. They could wait for the marshmallow. As Dr. Lawrence Steinberg, a leading expert on adolescence, puts it, authoritative parenting is the most consistent predictor of child mental health and social competence, regardless of race, socioeconomics, or family structure. It's the closest thing we have to a magic bullet in psychology. So, how do you actually do it? I've developed a 4-week authoritative reset guide. Before you start, you need a mindset shift. You have to stop seeing your child's defiance as a personal attack and start seeing it as a lack of skill. Your new mantra is connection before correction. Week 1 is all about awareness and stopping the bleeding. Your goal is simply to stop the knee-jerk reaction. Whether you're a yeller or a giver in, for 7 days, I want you to just notice the pattern. When your teen in Seattle rolls their eyes at dinner, don't snap, just count to 3. Notice the physical sensation in your chest. Most parents do the wrong thing about 15 times a day. By the end of week 1, you'll be down to 5, just by being aware. You'll feel uncomfortable. That's good. That's growth. Week 2, the formula of validation. Now we build the bridge. The goal this week is to use the formula I see and the limit. For example, your child is refusing to put on shoes for school. Instead of, "Get your shoes on or no TV," you say, "I see you're really enjoying your Legos, and it's hard to stop. And it's time to put on shoes so we can be on time." You must be specific. Don't say, "I know you're mad." Say, "I see you're frustrated that the tower fell." Aim for 10 of these validation limit combos a day. At first, your child might look at you like you've joined a cult. But by day 4, the power struggles will start to deflate because they feel heard. The why is simple. When a child feels understood, their nervous system calms down, making them more receptive to the rule. Week 3. Enforcing boundaries with love. This is where the firm part of warm, firm comes in. This week, after you validate, you add the natural consequence. No more empty threats like, "I'm going to throw all these toys away." You use the choice formula. You can choose to put your bike in the garage now, or you can choose to have it stay in the garage all day tomorrow. This teaches them that they are the ones in control of their outcomes. You aren't punishing them. They are experiencing the results of their decisions. This is the hardest week, because you have to actually follow through. If they don't move the bike stays in the garage tomorrow. Period. No yelling, just calm execution. This teaches internal locus of control, the belief that my actions matter. Week 4. Transferring control. This is the final step. We move from being the manager to being the consultant. Instead of telling them what to do, you ask open-ended questions. What's our plan for getting homework done before soccer practice? How do you think we should handle the screen time limit this weekend? This shifts the mental load from your shoulders to theirs. They become the CEO of their own lives. When they ask, "Can I have a cookie?" don't just say no. Ask, "What was our agreement about snacks before dinner?" By day 28, you will notice they stop looking to you for every yes or no and start evaluating their own behavior. They are becoming independent. Let's look at how this integrates into a daily routine. Morning time. Instead of, "Get up, you're going to be late," try, "It's 7 a.m., I see you're cozy. What's the first thing on your morning checklist?" Dinner time. Instead of, "Eat your broccoli or no dessert," try, "Your body needs fuel to grow. You can choose to eat the broccoli now, or we can try again at breakfast." Bedtime. Instead of the "one more story" battle, try, "I love reading with you. We have time for one more. Do you want the one about the bear or the one about the truck? After that, it's lights out so we can be rested for the park tomorrow." Consistency is your superpower here. Remember, the problem isn't your child, and it isn't you. It's the strict-permissive cycle that has gripped our culture. But as we've seen, the data is clear. Authoritative parenting leads to kids who are 60% more likely to have secure attachment styles in their adult relationships. To recap, Week 1, awareness. Week 2, validation. Week 3, natural consequences. Week 4, transferring control. Start today by choosing one situation, just one, where you will use the "I see" and formula. You'll see the first shift within 48 hours. Over the next month, you'll see a transformation in your home's atmosphere. If you found this breakdown helpful, please share it with a parent who is struggling in the yelling cycle. We're building stronger families, one boundary at a time. I'm Tinyang Andenyang. I'll see you in the next one.